A common complaint that librarians hear from professors is that students use low-quality sources for their papers, or that they just use Google. It's not really the use of Google that bothers them, but the selection of unsubstantial sources that aren't used effectively. So how do you avoid this? What makes information substantial? The definition of substantial is of considerable importance, size, or worth. Note these synonyms: real, significant, important, valuable. There are no easy answers in today's vast information ecosystem. In the olden days, it was easier. Substantial information was found in the library, in printed books and journals. But now information is created in many different formats by many different people. From tweets to blogs to magazines to scholarly journals, the choices are endless, and the quality and usefulness of information depend on a number of factors, including authority, format, originality, and usefulness. The experienced researcher understands that authority is the degree of trust that is bestowed. So what level of knowledge, expertise, or experience do you want your information to have? The level of authority required can differ depending on the information need. For example, getting a weather forecast before going on a picnic doesn't require the foremost meteorological authority, while a dissertation on the latest weather models may. Be open to differing voices and perspectives, but also have a healthy dose of skepticism. The format of information refers to how information is packaged, and more importantly, how it's created and for what purpose. Different needs require different types of information. The quality and usefulness of a given piece of information are partly determined by the processes that went into making it. Ask questions like, who created the information? How much time and effort went into creating it? Did it go through some sort of review or editing process? How is it accessible? Is it free or only available by subscription or through a library? When your professors complain about low-quality sources, sometimes they mean that the information isn't original. It's simply been summarized and repackaged into a short article on a website or in a newspaper. Take Wikipedia. Its articles, by definition, should not contain original thought. The purpose of encyclopedias like Wikipedia is to summarize information that's already out there. That's why they're good starting places for research. But your professors want you to delve deeper than the summary and read information that contributes new knowledge on a topic. This could be a book, a peer-reviewed journal article, an in-depth blog post by someone with authority, or an investigative magazine article. It's usually not something like a one-page news article that says, "Studies show," and simply summarizes someone else's original research or thoughts. Of course, none of this matters if the information isn't useful for your argument in some way. Keep in mind that information can be relevant without being particularly useful for your purpose. So don't just take the first 5 sources that match your keywords and mash them together. Not that you would ever do that. And if you're still unsure whether an information source is substantial or not, talk to your friendly librarians.
Created using Powtoon.